Oh my gosh, such a change, it really is. When she moved here in her dementia, she's down to 3 words. And her first word is always no, and then you'll get a few yeses, and then you'll get a few okays. And she's very stone-faced, no expression on her face. And she just loves to just sit and watch TV in her room, and that was her life. And so when we came here, they knew that she was a musician. She was a fine musician and a teacher. And so they got her to go to the concerts here. And so at least she got out of her room, and I was glad for that. And they took good, physically great care for her. She was clean, good clothes, and laundry was always done. Everything was great. But I always felt sort of bad because I would go through the commons area to get to her room, and they would have activities for the memory care people. And Cindy just was not that type of person, to go out. I thought, boy, you're missing a lot. And then about 2 months later, I walked through and I happened to look in the commons area, and there she was sitting with everybody. I was shocked. And so I just stayed in back and just watched. And so I noticed the caregiver that was sitting by her was holding my friend's hand the whole time, and it was just so sweet. And a couple weeks later, I mentioned to another caregiver that, my friend came out, this is unusual. And they said, oh, she's coming out now. And that the first thing she does is she looks for one of the staff, one of the caregivers. And then she's content, and then she'll stay in the commons area. And that she even goes on the field trips with them. I mean, this is totally was not my friend beforehand. She was just, I'm in my room and that's it. And I noticed that the caregivers would talk to her and would kid with her. And every once in a while, Cindy would smile and giggle. And that was totally different now, And so, so now, she comes out, and I think she's very comfortable. And one time, I was sitting with her in the commons area, and we were just sitting there. And all of a sudden, she stood up, and she walked across the whole room and sat with one of the caregivers. And to me, that was great, because at that point I thought, okay, number one, she's home, she's comfortable, she trusts the caregivers, and that she's safe, she feels safe with them.